Hello, and welcome to a silly surprise, a silly, creepy surprise that we've had cooking up over here. As you can see, I've got my very lovely backdrop. Wanted to keep with the vibe. Got my purple velvet robe on, which I won't start talking about because otherwise I won't shut up. And I have yet to see what's cooking on Christine's end. It is to be revealed to me with the rest of you.
Oh
my God.
Call me Mrs. Mothman.
I like it.
Welcome.
For those not watching, what a waste of your time. Here is Sexy Mothman.
I'm just feeling the coffee house vibe today. I'm very excited to get everybody's stories going.
I wish you had a long Cruella de Vil cigarette, you know?
Maybe I do, maybe I don't. This is a non-smoking establishment. Otherwise, I would have brought it with me.
I feel like what's happening over there is you're willing to break the rules a little bit, though. So I don't know if you can gather what's happening, but this... Are you going to just kind of bob the whole time?
I'm letting you be the MC.
Oh, okay. Well, yikes. Good luck to everybody. But to anyone wondering, I really wanted, and that's why we drank to do Cryptids Unscripted this year. They never did it. We did it. It's right now. Welcome.
Dummy. Sorry.
What'd you say?
I said dummy. I was yelling at the audience.
I thought you said tell me, and I went, tell you what? I'm telling you right now.
Sorry, I was insulting
feel
everyone.
Like a dummy.
Yeah.
Aha, I see. No, we're doing Cryptids Unscripted. We just things kind of got in the way this time around. Can you believe it? We didn't stick to something. But we felt like I still really wanted to do Cryptids Unscripted. Christine really wanted to do it. So this is the fun poem part. Unfortunately, because it's not live, that means there is no live auction going on. But we've got some poems. We've got some coffee shop music to play underneath as if we're really there before your very eyes. Mm-hmm. Christine looks like she is going to be a villain by the end of this episode. I mean, she looks like Mothman, but something's rubbing me in a way where I'm intrigued but fearful all at the same time.
Something's rubbing me too, and it's this sharp feather, and it's poking my throat. So we'll see how the night unfolds. This is a very Moira Rose neck feathery situation.
You're giving Moira Rose energy,
yeah,
for sure.
Thank you so much. That's the nicest compliment I've ever received.
It's incredible. You really, I have to be honest, nobody would wonder what you are. Everyone knows that you're Mothman.
That's so nice. I actually realized, because I wore this for our Halloween show in Atlanta last year, and I forgot I had like little antennas with curlies, and I forgot them. I left them somewhere in my closet, but I had this in a box, and I was like, I was going to donate it. And then I was like, I know I'll find a use for it. And lo and behold, here we are.
Well, I thought the exact same thing where, I'll wear my Hercene Shifter outfit. But I actually, when I was in Atlanta, I donated all of it before I
immediately got rid of it. Yeah. I mean, I was packing all my feathers away and my like giant like boots and combat, but I packed it all very carefully, and you were like, I'm getting rid of this shit.
I brought a whole like mini suitcase or duffel bag or something to hold all of it to get to Atlanta.
That's true. You had a separate suitcase for your costume. That's true. I do recall that.
And then on the way to the airport, I made my Uber driver stop at a Goodwill on the way to the airport, and I just dumped the duffel.
You dumped like my identity out. So thanks.
I do regret it though, because today would have been the perfect time.
Listen, sometimes hoarding tendencies do me good. Rarely, but sometimes.
So today we've just kind of got a general Halloween thing going on, but Halloween's right around the corner, folks. So,
and by the way, if you folks haven't caught it yet, it is Friday the 13th that we released this. We thought it would be very special.
Happy Friday the 13th, Christine. And
you too.
I wish you all the worst luck of your life.
Oh my God, ditto.
Okay, well, thank you to Eva, per usual, for finding these poems that people have submitted in. Now, because this isn't live and we never actually put out a formal request, we're actually going through the past submissions
Right.
that we never got to read. So this is actually working out really well for us because we didn't want to ignore all the
we had so
other
many
times.
good submissions, and then when things went south with the live show last year, and then we had a bunch that like Em said, we didn't want to neglect. So these are all brand new ones you haven't heard before.
And I think Eva said you should go first. So
that's right. So here I go. And Em and I don't have the music playing right now, so we're just imagining it. It's kind of like on Beach Too Sandy when we just pretend like there's sad music underneath, even though there's not yet. So I'm gonna try my best to sound, to match the music.
Yeah, and if you'd like to snap your wings and your claws along to the beat,
that's right.
We are all one in this coffee shop today. This creepy coffee shop.
Oh, that's exactly right, Em. I love that. Okay, here we go. This one says, Dear Eva, Em, and Christine, my name is Michelle, she, her. When I heard about your cryptid poetry slam, I knew I had to write something. I'm from Switzerland, and the only cryptids I grew up with are the Krampus, which I have up here, actually, Em, the one you gave me.
I love
I love. And the Tutzelworm. Oh my gosh. My mom threatened to call St. Nicholas, who would take me to live in the Black Forest with him when I was naughty. Yeah, this very German cautionary tales happening here. Thanks to your podcast, I can now educate my friends on all the spooky stuff I learned from you. Now here is my poem. To set the scene first, it's a rainy Friday night. We are sitting in a dark old jazz club. Okay, here we can fade the music in, folks. In the corner of the bar sits a mysterious, fluffy creature, its face covered by a black hat, smoking a cigar. He looks at you, revealing his chipmunk-like face.
Oh.
He looks tired, almost sad. Emptying his whiskey, he gets up and waddles onto the stage and addresses the audience.
Oh my God, it's you.
Fellow lost souls, sit back and relax as I recite my newest poem titled Reunited. At last.
Ooh.
My friend, where are you? Alone in the woods. I am searching for you, the tree you grew on, still standing, reminding me of your absence. I wander the woods, searching, longing for you, my zesty friend. Iwanjukir, here with me. Krampus brought me the news of you living in a place far away. Iwanjukir, here with me. The Hircine shifter has kept you captive, imprisoned in glass, to preserve your eternal beauty, guarded by a wannabe Canadian Bigfoot, who only keeps you alive to please the shifter. Iwanjukir, here with me. On my way to find you, I am step by step. My tiny feet will carry me closer and closer to you, my zesty friend. I am coming to get you. We will be reunited at last, one day. Thank you.
Oh. Well done.
It says, I hope you enjoyed my little ode to the Pukwudgie. This tiny guy is my favorite cryptid, apart from the shifter, of course. Please let Lemon know that his friend is looking for him and that they will be reunited soon. Thanks for all the amazing work you do. Can't wait to hear about all the fun adventures Baby Lamp and Funkle M will go on. Hugs from Switzerland, Michelle.
Ooh, okay. Well, thank you so much. And what a
beautiful
way to
entry.
kick this off, and what a sultry voice to recite it to.
Lemon.
All right, our next one is interesting, also called Puckwudgie at the Bar.
Okay, we got a theme going.
Okay, this is
I guess maybe the second the second Pudge, Jesus, Christine.
Oh my God. Are you okay, girl?
I got stage fright, maybe. I think the second Puckwudgie was maybe like emboldened by his friend going first, and he's like, okay, now I can go.
I see. Yeah, the camaraderie is alive and well today in this creepy cryptid coffee shop.
Exactly correct.
So this is from Erica, who uses she, her pronouns. Thank you for normalizing pronouns. And Erica says, I wanted to be more clever with my opening. Who just said hello. But I'll try to keep it simple. Thank you, Eva, for opening and reading this email. Thanks for reading it on the pod. And you, I don't know if that's to Eva or us, are delightful. Well, and that's why your story got picked, my friend.
Eva's such a sucker.
So now this is Erica's submission for the Cryptid Poetry Slam, inspired by Casey at the Bat by Ernest Lawrence Thayer in episode 304's talk of cryptid baseball teams.
Yes.
The outlook wasn't brilliant for the Bridgewater Triangles that day. The Paranormal League finals had 2 more brackets to play. The Triangles won today's last game, and the Jersey Devils did the same, creating a well-earned thirst after their games. Both cryptid teams went to Bigfoot's bar, where the majority found seats in corners afar. The Triangles' Puckwudgie and a coach of the Devils approached the bar for drinks and victuals. The coach was named Lulu, and the puck was named Tuck. Tuck fancied Lulu, so tried their luck. While the 2 cryptids sat, Tuck attempted a different at-bat. Lulu recently single, lovely and tall. Tuck a romantic, but shy overall. Lulu's head lifted and Tuck's throat did clear before sharing congrats, small talk, and cheer. From a corner came a lusty yell that humbled Tuck and rattled Lulu as well. Bigfoot retorted, "Enough of that." Sadly, their convo still fell flat. Lulu awkwardly checked her nails. Tuck's words started to fail. Teammates gave jeers. Tuck the finger because hope still did linger. Hundreds of eyes were watching them flirt. Tuck's ears reddened and stomach did hurt. Finally, Bigfoot brought Lulu's pitchers and glasses. So Tuck offered help but tripped, causing splashes. Wetting the floor and Lulu's top, Tuck stood mortified, watching each drip drop. Close by, the hairy barman came to their aid. "Sorry," pled Tuck, "strike 1, the Devils bade." "Please let me help," Tuck managed to yelp. Lulu accepted the towel with Tuck's help. "Kill him, Lulu! Charge the mound!" shouted a devil. "All right," Bigfoot hushed. "Take it down a level." With a smile of charity, Lulu's eyes shone. Tuck's stomach fluttered and groaned. Tuck paid for more pitchers, but once more they tripped. "Strike 2, a devil bellowed as Lulu's top ripped. A remorseful Tuck begged, "Let me help, please." "Stop, just stop," Lulu decreed. Lulu stirred and cold, Tuck feeling less bold, wouldn't leave their feelings untold. With a last effort, Tuck asked for a date. In agony, Tuck fell quiet to wait. Everyone expected Lulu's hell no. Tuck squirmed and gulped while time did slow. Oh, somewhere in this paranormal land, the moon shines through as a Puckwudgie beckons, "Here, Ewan Chu." And another Jersey Devil's accepting this shout. But there is no joy in Bigfoot's bar, for Tuck the Puckwudgie has struck out. Man, that day would be Tuck.
It's a beautiful story. A beautiful tragic tale.
I was hoping for a happy ending, but it sounds like that Puckwudgie is a struckwudgie. Struck out.
No, that's right. You know, it wouldn't be a proper poetry slam if there weren't some trauma dumping going on, you know?
Heartache
And tummy ache.
We all think about Lulu today.
That's right. And poor Tuck. May he find some happiness somewhere else. Thank you. Who is that from again?
Erica.
Thank you, Erica. All right, let me grab the mic. I have another submission here. This is from Kristen, who says, as someone who has been to Point Pleasant, I have a probably unhealthy obsession with the one and only Mothman. So when I saw this opportunity, I just had to take it and have some fun. Thanks for the laughs and entertainment. This show has given me something to look forward to and distract me. Y'all are the best.
That's true.
The title of this poem is Mothman, It's Over.
It's over.
Come into the light. Join me in the day. They warn of your flight. It's an omen, they say. That bridge you destroyed? Those people you scared? Were these things you enjoyed? You never really cared. You had one goal in mind, and it pulled you in, forcing it all to unwind those lights' unreachable sin. You reach for the stars, but hit LEDs. That billboard isn't Mars, it's a sign for Arby's.
Bud.
So good. Your obsession with brightness worries us all. I know you can't fight this, but I can't take the fall. Go back to your lair or your cave or whatever. It's safer there. We can't be together. Oh, that's powerful stuff, Kristen.
Wow.
Oh,
wow.
So
I
tragic.
felt the head-on collision into Arby's. I felt it.
That part was visceral. I think we all had a visceral reaction to that line.
I felt it egregiously. You know?
It was painful at best.
So, so this next one, this is from Cassie, who uses she, her pronouns. Thank you for normalizing pronouns. And Cassie, on this fine night in this creepy cryptic coffee shop, wrote us a poem about the Fresno Nightcrawler.
Oh, I'm excited for that.
All right, get your feathers fluffed, everybody.
I wonder if this is is this our first Nightcrawler poem?
Maybe ever?
Is this the Nightcrawler's debut at the Poetry Slam? Maybe not.
I think she's dipping one of her little tippy toes right onto the stage for the first time.
Imagine that leg, though, like those two legs just strutting across the stage.
I feel like it's like she's
cabaret.
doing it a little sexy, like a little,
yes.
yeah, like one little leg is sticking out from behind
That's exactly
the curtain.
it. The curtain, it's like a little tease, just like a little cabaret situation.
Oh yeah. Burlesque
Beautiful.
Fresno Nightcrawler.
Burlesque.
Oh, Fresno Nightcrawler, you crawler of night. The first time I saw you, you gave me a fright. Though now I know better, you're all leg and no bite. I wish I could meet you. It'd be such a sight. We'd go somewhere quiet on a starlit hike. I'd spend the time wishing I were the one that you like.
Oh.
Some say that you're alien, but that might be from spite. To me, you're no different than some guy named Mike. The end.
Beautiful.
You know,
wow.
I beg to differ. I think you're more than Mike. I think that's true on the Fresno Nightcrawler. I think you've got a little warmer of a spot in my heart than just some Michael.
To be fair, you haven't been rejected like apparently Cassie was. So,
oh, I've been rejected. Don't you worry.
Well, not by the Nightcrawler. Seems like she has another heartbreak here. I feel like everyone's just having some relationship problems today at this particular Cryptid Slam.
It's a time for all of us to really look within.
Yes. Yes.
We've all been there.
Just love, love yourself. Be one with yourself.
You literally look like
I'm on drugs. Because that's what I feel I look like.
You look like, I can't place it, but you look like some there was either a Lizzie McGuire or like Lindsay Lohan, like Disney 2000s, like maybe The Parent Trap or something. There's a character you look exactly like. You look like I have no idea.
With the feathers? Because I don't think that was in Parent Trap, but maybe a different one.
With everyone's eyes that's watching, one of us knows what I'm talking about.
Someone will know.
But it's from a movie, and you're like, you look like the evil person that comes out to like.
Meredith,
someone knows what I'm talking. Kind of, maybe that's it. No, I don't remember a scene where she's in feathers. But you really look like, I don't know. Maybe it's like the Lizzie McGuire movie, and you look like you're about to go on stage. I have no idea. I just can't stop
think I
trying to
look like
place you.
Mothman about to read a poem that was sent in by
Forgive
Kay.
me.
Yes.
You're right.
Kay, who says she, her, and Cancer. So
Okay.
this is going to be heartfelt.
Mm-hmm.
So this says, hello. It's from Kay. Here is some poetry I wrote inspired by ZB and his crew and the ghosts they interact with. Hope you enjoy.
Okay. This will be the most haunting of them all, I think, tonight.
I agree. I think
and the
we're
most
all on
sexual
edge.
tension, methinks. So I don't know.
Oh, la la. Let's call this one Empty.
Ooh.
The house on the hill has been empty for years. The paint has peeled, the wood now creaks, and the ceiling leaks with every coming rain.
Oh.
And yet I still reside here. My voice has turned into the groans of wind as it passes through the windows. My cries are the force that raises the hairs on your arm as you pass me by. I see nothing and everything. I scream at intruders that disturb my eternal damnation, but their recordings only pick up whispers. While they record the hair standing on their arms, they wonder why they shed tears as they film. My loneliness is in their eyes. I am only the ball of light debunked as dust or a stray bug. As I run through their skin, I am desperate to feel their life to no avail. For I am no longer physical, but I am here, although you cannot see me, and this house is anything but empty. The end.
Rumble, rumble, my immortal portal is just...
That was sad. That was so fucking sad. This is a sad poetry slam.
I feel like it fits, though, with
Oh, for sure.
whatever Zak Bagans sees when he looks in the mirror, maybe. He just...
Yeah, just like the ball of light, dismissed as just a ball of light, but it's really...
I mean, this
someone trying
is... I don't think it was sad. I think it was very fitting to some bullshit he would say, thinking he was like really deep, you know?
But it's about the ghost.
I know, but I feel like if he were to personify this is what he'd say, for sure.
Okay, fair point, I suppose.
I
Yeah.
totally see it. I think this was very on par.
I mean, I agree with that 100%.
Well done. Who
and
wrote that?
I found that very beautiful. That was Kay. Thank you, Kay.
Thank you, Kay, for really knowing
Nailing it.
way too well how he might try to translate the experience of a ghost.
Yeah, that was really powerful stuff.
Our next one is from Marigold, and this one just kind of goes right into it. This says, I wrote this immediately following the second annual Cryptids Unscripted. So here we go. At one event per second, the frequency hurts. Ghosts calling in, they beckon. Spirit box alerts. With strength of form and muscle, do you run away? The darkness post-crepuscle, playground for the fray. Goose cam on your arms and legs, hair rising on end. Words form at your lips, you beg. Leave us, peaceful friend. Invisible fingertips descend down your spine. A shiver, just get a grip, they target your mind. Again you plead, go away. The box answers no. The flashlight clicks off. They say, and where will you go? Heartbeat pounding in your ears. Eyes see only black. You turn to run from your fears. They restrain you back. Alive or dead? They don't care much. Spirits never do. Yearn for flesh with a soft touch, inhabit skin. You. Wide awake, you bolt upright. Owl Pal sleeps beside. Radio static emits fright. A dream? You still hide. Morning comes, you're paralyzed. An insomniac. The spirit box words randomized. Yes, we will be back.
Is that the end?
That's the end.
Beautiful. And also terrible. Sorry, Em. That seems to be about you and your future.
Sure does. Sure does.
Wow, I love it. Personally, I'm into it.
Personally, the part that I resonated most with was Al Pal Sleeps Beside, and then also all the horrible stuff. So
and then everything else that's bad.
all of it felt exactly accurate. So
especially the part where M totally knew how to say crepuscule, and so did I, totally 100% without having to check Google and then editing that part out. So we're naturals, and we know how to say that word.
Could have gotten away with that. Yep.
I couldn't help myself.
This is one of the reasons I don't like Mothman. She just talks and talks and talks. She doesn't even know when to stop talking.
Mouth shut. It's true.
No, very well done. I gotta tell you, it all felt like just a typical night in Burbank, California for me. So, well done.
Well done. Beautiful. You really captured M's day-to-day life. This is from, let me see, Asher, they, he. And
double pronoun.
Double pronoun. So Asher wrote, I write as a hobby and I was bored at work and created this masterpiece. Ooh, okay.
Okay, the confidence. Okay.
Just loving it.
Okay, King.
Last night, I put on my favorite podcast. What would M cover? Never mind that, Christine. Okay, wait, hang on a second. This is me interrupting from the audience. How dare you? And then security has me removed. Okay.
and then I go, carry on. This is just fine.
Start over, please. I'd like to hear it again.
Say it louder. Yeah.
Last night, I put on my favorite podcast. What would M cover? Never mind that, Christine. I looked on the episode guide and scrolled up to the last. My parasocial lover would get to speak to me.
Ooh.
But it only lasted 2 hours, and they took all my power. Hey, there's an M-shaped hole in my heart. Got my headphones on in the dark. Who the hell is Allison?
Just ruining relationships everywhere.
Wow, everyone's in just fucking destructo mode today. Hey, there's an M-shaped hole in my heart. Got my headphones on in the dark. Who the hell is Allison? And just like James Madison, I'll write my own ghost story where they pass me right by, through that M-shaped hole in my heart all the time. Episode 300 and I'm still a wasted space. M, please just hover like a gray alien. It's been a good 5 years and I still can't touch their face.
What?
And you'll just hug her. M, what are you seeing? Allison's gonna come kill you, Asher, by the way, if you say one more word.
No, Allison's gonna just look at me and go, iconic. Allison's gonna be like, is this on Wattpad? Like,
it feels like it is. But it only lasted 2 hours, and they took all my power. Hey, there's an M-shaped hole in my heart. Got my headphones on in the dark. Who the hell is Allison? And just like James Madison, I'll write my own ghost story where they pass me right by, through that M-shaped hole in my heart all the time. Oh, if they were a murderer, I'd be their sadistic fangirl. And they'd be my superstar, murder me and my whole world. But they just passed right by, through this M-shaped iris in my eye, right by. Hey, there's an M-shaped hole in my heart. Hey, there's an M-shaped hole in my heart. Hey, there's an M-shaped hole in my heart. Got my headphones on in the dark. Who the hell is Allison? And just like James Madison, I'll write my own ghost story where they pass me right by, through that M-shaped hole in my heart all the time. The end. Hello? Oh my God, M, you have a secret, not so secret admirer.
I don't think it's very secret anymore.
It's certainly very out in the open now. This is like a cryptid poetry slam first. That we have a profession, well, not a profession of love, but a profession of love for the MC. This is a first.
I'm very honored. My Gemini ego is all over the place
I'm
currently.
Loving it. My Gemini ego is fucking seething outside. I'm outside in the alley.
Wow. Well, I wonder what the M-shaped hole in your heart looks like, because I'm betting it's like horizontal eating snacks and asleep until 3 p.m. But I'm wonder what your idea of an M-shaped hole looks like.
I think Eva is just like trying to punish me. Like the fact that I had to read that one out loud was so painful. Like, who the hell cares about Christine? There's an M-shaped hole in my heart I had to say 85 times. People are gonna be able to clip my voice saying that, like I'm some sort of creepy fangirl. And Allison, the line about what do you see in her? Oh my lord.
Apparently my screen has gone. It doesn't even know what to do about this information anymore. I guess we're just gonna. It'll figure itself out. Hey.
Wow, we are getting some serious drama in the building today, and I just snuck back in through the emergency exit, so I'm ready for the next poem.
Oh my god. Okay, well, I'm sorry it's blurry right now. Hang on a second.
It gets worse every time you put your hand up. I would just like let it sit for a second. There it goes.
Thank you so much for the love letter. I am wondering where the cryptid part of that is.
Yeah, Eva, that's a weird choice to pick that one. Just saying.
I feel like that was not it. I feel like that one wasn't a Cryptids Unscripted entry.
They didn't even
I feel
call you Cletus, which is your cryptid name.
I feel like that was just a letter that got sent into the email and you just threw it in.
A love letter that got slipped in. And it was very romantic. So
I'll take it. I'll take it.
I love that for you.
I can't wait to make Allison listen to that and then sing it to me every night.
Yeah, well, apparently I was reading it and I'm like, oh my god, it feels like this should be a song. Because
it did sound like a song.
It kept saying like, hey, and I'm like, how do I wish I could sing because I would have definitely started that halfway through, but maybe someone can, well, I was gonna say maybe someone can put some music behind it, and then I was like, never mind, I don't want to propagate this any further. I feel like
well, with your feathers you would have looked like a jaded pop star anyway. It would have been perfect.
Moira Rose, I told you. Yeah, that was a wild ride for me, and I enjoyed every second of it, so thank you,
Asher. I
Asher.
loved it. Thank you so much. Good to know I've got someone out there, in case all else fails. Thank you. I'm glad I could go into my email and that could just be speed dating for me. So great.
Yeah, if you need a new setup, I got you.
All right. This is from Courtney, and this just straight to the point. Thanks, Courtney. All right, here's our poem. Squonk. Your tears fill my heart. Don't run and hide. It is your time to shine. This may be simple. You look like you're covered in pimples. But don't frown, because when you're around, the clouds part and the sun showers start. That's it.
That was beautiful.
That could have been written on a Post-it note and stuffed in the Squonk's locker on a day when he wasn't feeling good.
Imagine. Honestly, that's so uplifting, and I feel like I would have imagined that the Squonk of all the poems would have been the saddest of all, but this one was the happiest so far.
I mean, in his own love letter, he did get called out about the pimples. That's got to be rough.
I know, that part seemed unnecessary, but
maybe the pimples are honestly so bad that it had to be addressed. Otherwise,
someone had to say it.
It would have looked like this wasn't genuine,
Maybe the Post-it note was on a bottle of Accutane that they slipped into the Squonk's locker.
That is so sad, but probably.
That's the saddest thing we've said all day.
Look, I'm just happy that in the love letter I got, no one mentioned my pimples, so I guess I'm doing better than the Squonk.
Man. You got like just glowing praise so far.
Yeah, let's keep this gravy train going,
Okay, let's see what we got next. Another love letter. Let's see. This one's called Oh Dear. Oh Dear. This one is from Elise, she, her, and it's called The Budget Immortal Portal Poem/Song.
Oh, excellent. I love that it's a song, and I love that we don't know what rhythm we're supposed to sing it to.
Yeah, I love when they tell me,
Let's
here's
go.
a song. Yeah, let's go. Ready, set, go. And that's why we drink, exploring the paranormal brink. Drinking wine or fraps or shakes, all the stories you could take. Murderers and black-eyed kids, true crime and cryptids, UFOs and men in black. Into it we will crack. Tangents will happen, we devolve. Crazy cases left unsolved. Zak attacks on bagel bites, the never-ending Twitter frights. Christine attaches to petrified fruit.
Mm-hmm.
M pretends it's not a hoot.
It's not.
You keep pretending. Scary stories every week. Saturday, sneak peeks, bonus listener stories with CK. Scottish accent takes my breath away. Props to Eva, write that down. Don't forget, Sassy the Clown. Sightings, voice, haunted dolls. Who knows what lurks in the halls? Mama madness and emails, Linda's fashion and Renata's tales. Here we go into the Reddit void to see how people get annoyed. No, don't take me there, please. I don't want to go.
Redacted. Redact that.
Geos, Scorpios, and Geminis, motive, opportunity, alibis. The podcast that forged best friends. I kind of hope it never ends. The end.
Excellent.
I also hope it never ends, but I don't kind of hope it never ends. I very sincerely hope it never
I very sincerely hope I can keep my job for as long as possible.
Yeah.
That would be lovely.
That was nice. Thank you. I loved that, actually. That was
and
all about us.
I was going to say, we all got a shout out. Where are the cryptids? What's going on? Okay.
Where's the immortal portal?
I feel like Eva just sucking right up to us.
She said that these are the unhinged theme.
Oh, I see. Excellent. Okay. Well done, Eva.
Excellent.
It shows. So
yeah, it certainly does.
Before we get into this, I always mess this up. Is Mika Mika or Micah? Or could it be either?
I think it's either.
Okay. I'm gonna.
I would say Mika. It says that I'm from Austria, and in German you would say Mika, not Micah.
Okay. So this is from Mika, who uses they, them pronouns and as a Gemini. So thank you so much to fellow Theminis.
Themini!
Mika says that they wrote this after listening to the Hersing Shifter episode. I'm very excited. And my favorite thing is that it starts out, this isn't a poem, I don't think. It might be a bit of a poem, but it's a long form.
Oh, okay.
And it starts, Zak's diary.
No.
Zak's investigation, day 523.
Shut the fuck up.
Shall I read it as Zak?
Obviously.
And then I saw her. The one I had been looking for all along. The one I was destined to be investigating. I saw her bright eyes glowing in the dark. Her patchy fur. Her plum juice covered belly. She was more demonic than I could have ever imagined.
So is this my love story? Yours was like so infatuated. Mine is like, she's fucking gross, but there she is.
Here's her hairy, juice-stained belly, and she's...
The first thing you notice is her belly
spots.
covered in juice and all her bald spots. That's fucking great. I love it. I love it.
It's my own fault because I wrote this.
Yes,
this
exactly.
Is
that's true.
Canon.
This is canon. I'm sorry, everybody.
Canon fodder. So here we go. I had heard lore about this creature, speculating if she was a cryptid, a demon, or worse. I had researched her carefully, read books, read flyers for hours and hours to days and weeks. I had lost hope that I would ever see her, but there she was, looking at me, making goat-like sounds? The smell of citrus filled the air. I was starstruck. I was impressed. I was scared. I looked to her feet, and yes, just as described, with her Rothy's shoes made out of recycled water bottles, machine washable. All the traits of the Hersing Shifter I could finally see. The creature of my dreams. The chosen one. So I uttered a careful hello. The voice that came back to me was not hers. It was quieter, lighter, whispering something I couldn't quite understand. I now confidently shouted, "Hello?" and saw the unimaginable crawling out from behind her. A smaller creature, barely 2 feet tall, so oddly and creepily similar to the shifter. I was frozen in fear, but couldn't look away. Was it her offspring? Was it another demon? I couldn't understand what was happening. I looked at its face, and what I saw made the blood run cold in my veins. This tiny being had bright, white, shiny fangs in the corners of its mouth. This I was not expecting. I started feeling dizzy from fear. I stumbled, I fell backward, fell into the dirt with my acid-washed jeans.
No!
The last thing I heard from before everything went black was a quiet, but now fairly audible, fresh. Finn.
Wow, that was powerful. And I felt titillated.
I can't believe Zach wrote in. That was so nice of him. He knew, I said, listen, I wrote out on I DM'd him. I said, there's going to be a Cryptid Unscripted. Everyone really wants to hear from you. We've been wondering where you are.
Just pretend my name's Mika.
Yeah, he said, I'll talk to Mika. We'll see what happens.
Mika
Boom.
stole my diary, so Mika, they can send you in a page of it.
He said, I was wondering where my diary went, and I knew Mika had recently been here. So,
yeah.
And now a page from day 523 is missing.
Oh!
What could it mean? Another investigation from me. That's what he said.
And another lawsuit for us.
They're just piling up.
Allegedly, my favorite word. Okay. Anyway.
And now we've got our final, Christine.
This is the last one. Oh, okay. I'm already so sad. This I'm very excited about already. It's from Chelsea, and the title is Manic Pixie Squonk Girl.
Girl! Yes.
Girl.
Yes. Bring her to the stage.
That's what I want to wear next year to the poetry slam. I want to
Manic Pixie pimples. You'll handle it.
I'll just wear all those like pimple patches so it looks like I'm just covered in like
Proactive. And then cry about how ugly you are. Don't forget.
Yeah, I will. That part will be easy. What I'll do is I'll read the poem from Asher about how I don't matter anymore, and then that'll like get the tears flowing.
Sure. Okay.
Just kidding, Asher. Okay. So, Manic Pixie Squonk Girl, here we go. Sallow face, simpering gait, queasy belly, questioning gaze. Uniquely pitiful, unjustly condemned, obscured reflection, offensively made. Naive by nature, nocturnal by circumstance. Kind of sad, kind, but sad.
Oh.
The end. That was beautiful.
Don't I know it?
Powerful stuff. Man, everybody has just put in so much emotion and just heart behind these.
That's a lot of feeling. That we just went through.
A lot of kind of sad feeling, but definitely some, but with the music that I created a few years ago, I remember I upped the volume on the rain outside, the pitter patter of the rain. So it does definitely match, that vibe.
Yeah, it sounds like we've all got an unrequited love we're just sitting with,
Yeah, it sounds like we're entering Scorpio season, which we will be when this comes out. We'll be like 10 scary days away.
Terrifying.
Yeah, so, I think it is the proper mood to enter into that part of the year, that Halloween season, just kind of eerie and just heartbroken.
I hope everyone liked our creepy cryptid coffee shop, Cryptid Unscripted. This is our third annual. I know it's not the same as the auction, but we've done 3 years now of reading some excellent poetry. I did not know we had so many wordsmiths amongst us.
I'm impressed. And then I was gonna say there were some in iambic pentameter, but the one that was in iambic, or that said it was, they sent it again and were like, actually, I just realized this is not iambic pentameter. And I was like, okay, noted.
I wouldn't even begin to know.
I wouldn't either. I would have said it though, and everyone would have been like, that's not iambic pentameter. So
glad I didn't say it then.
Yeah, me too.
Well, you and all your creepy cryptid friends back there, did your friends enjoy all the fine words today?
They snapped along.
I saw. They started moving. I wasn't going to say anything.
Yeah. You were just going to let me get, attacked by my own friends.
I feel like
I think this like collar is like adding it's 40 degrees to my body temperature, and my brain is like the oxygen to my brain is definitely lacking right now.
I was gonna say you do have a different personality when you wear that, and I know you just said that it's literally melting your head off, but at the same time, I think this is the first time I'll ever say I'm happy you did not throw something away that probably should have been tossed a long time ago.
Yes,
so
you know what? Everyone remember this moment. It's the first and only and last time Em will ever be supportive of me keeping something that should probably be tossed. So thank you, Em. That was very big of you to say.
Thank you, everybody, for coming to a surprise Cryptid Unscripted.
Happy
next
October.
year, happy October,
Yay.
and I guess we'll definitely at least have poems again next year. I would like to do either the auction or something fun and live stream it again. This year it just got a little wonky, but
got away from us. It got a little squonky,
Squonky. Well, there we have it. That's
all right. Wordsmiths. That's your prompt. Squonky. Go. Just kidding. I feel like the poor Squonk has gotten so much just like sad poetry.
Like love, hate. Yeah.
Don't feel you have to write about Squonk, but feel free to. I might write a Cletus one next time. Just for fun.
If anyone wants to write more love letters, that's totally fine about me.
It's like totally chill. Em just totally won't mind if you do that.
I won't even. It's like I won't even think about it.
Asher's gonna be pissed if there are other love letters and you're like all into those too. Asher's gonna be like, mine was the original love letter, Em.
You know what? That is the first I've read, so you're right. You are the original. But thank you everyone for coming to Cryptid Unscripted. We'll see you next year for year 4, and hopefully it's even more. It's got more twists and turns in this year's. So
yes, we wanted to do a little pop. This is like a pop up poetry slam.
Yes, exactly. Thank you everyone, and
see you next year.
And
that's
why
we
drink.
Mothman, popping back in here real quick to let you know that if you want to submit a story for next year's Cryptids Unscripted, you can send that to atwwdfromourcouches at gmail.com. That is atwwdfromourcouches at gmail.com. And you can send in your poetry submissions or your cryptid stories. All right, see you later.